guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for being here with me, and today I'm bringing you a video discussing all the things I am getting rid of, decluttering from my collection, as well as some things that I've finished off in the month of November, kinda a little bit of December. But yeah, so I have this box from ColourPop that I'm just reusing and keeping all of the things that I'm decluttering and emptying out of my collection. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing what I finished for the month of November, keep watching. So I think I'm gonna just go section by section, and so we'll start with hair because I don't have that much hair stuff. I have too many empties in hair. So the first one is this Maui Moisture. I completely finished it. And Hydrate Shea Butter Hair Mask, and I use this as a mask, but I mainly used it as a leave-in conditioner because it also says on the back that you could just leave it in as a leave-in. So that's kind of what I used it as. It smells divine. I'm gonna miss this product. I'm gonna repurchase this. I actually really did enjoy this as a leave-in, and so I will be repurchasing it. I just hit myself. I will be repurchasing it and getting more of it because I actually enjoyed the moisture that it provided to my hair. Another product that I enjoyed, but I don't think I will repurchase it just because I feel like I've found better foam products, and so that is, or not foam, mousse, and that is the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Frizz Free Curl Mousse. So this product, I think I even have like a little bit, but like it's a, oh yeah, there it goes. Okay, it had a little bit more, but it's a mousse. You apply it to your hair. This is another product that like I did like, but I could do without it because I've just found like other products that kind of do better, but the smell of it is amazing. It's like one of those, when I smell it, it reminds me of the vacation I took in the Caribbean. So, because it's just coconut and hibiscus and it's so good. So I may have just messed up my hair a little bit, but yeah, so it's not a product that I would repurchase. I don't feel like it provided okay frizz protection, but my hair still gets frizzy. So let's get into skincare. I actually only have one product that I emptied during the month of November, and I'm actually really sad that it's gone because it's very expensive. So I may repurchase. This is the CEO Sunday Riley. This is their vitamin C rich hydration cream. This product is gone. Willing to buy the 0.5. I probably can't get, but honestly, I would say this lasted me honestly a year. I got it last year, which is good because I used it up before the expiration. And it lasted me about that long. So I don't know, because I always tend to try new things. So this wasn't like my everyday cream that I use, and I mainly use my creams at night. I don't ever use them really in the morning because I think they get the best benefit at night because they're a thicker hydration tool, and I like to use that to kind of bring back the moisture while my skin like replenishes throughout the night. The makeup, but something dropped. Now we get into the makeup, and I have a lot that I'm decluttering, but I also have some that I finished off. So the first thing I'm grabbing is the Il Makiage Volume Intense Curl Mascara. Mainly it still has product, a little bit of product in it, but honestly, you're not supposed to keep these no more than 6 months. That's my rule for mascara. Some say 12, but honestly, I do 6 months and I throw them away regardless if they have product or not. So just gotta protect these bad boys because I already can't see. So any worse damage would be horrible. So I like this one for separation. I don't feel like it gave me a lot of intensity. It was just a nice everyday mascara to wear. So next item that I'm getting rid of is this Tarte blush. I believe I did get this in subscription. This is not a good shade blush for me. I don't prefer it. I mean, it does show up, but it's just not a, are you gonna focus? Yeah, there we go. It's just not a shade that I think works for me. Like, I don't like it. I prefer like deeper, darker blushes, so this one isn't it. I did get a subscription. This is the Betty Boo palette. But basically, here's the palette. It's gorgeous. It looks, I like the color story. And I like some of the shifts in there. But the problem is, it's the formula. They look so gorgeous in the pan, but when you go in, they are just very lackluster. Okay, that one swatched actually way better than I thought it was. Gray shade. I feel like when I apply them to my eyes with a brush, I don't get that same payoff that I'm getting when I swatch. It's not doing what I need it to do when it goes on my eyes, and when I'm applying it with a brush. Like, the swatches are like, they look pretty good, but the problem is when I dip in there with the brush, I have such a huge collection of makeup that somewhere, somehow, I will find something similar to those shades. So, you know, they are gorgeous, but I just feel like maybe someone else could benefit from using them. I don't know. It's just not meant for my collection. Next thing is I'm getting rid, this is kind of making me sad, but I'm getting rid of the Juvia's Place. This is a loose highlighter. Like, absolutely a gorgeous highlighter. Let's show ya. It's like, you see that? That is beautiful. But the problem is, I don't wear highlighter. I don't wear any liquid highlighters. And I think that like phase of makeup kind of faded away a little bit a couple years ago, and a lot of people aren't doing loose highlighters, and it takes forever to get a loose highlighter. So, especially when you're not wearing highlighter on an everyday basis. So I'm letting it go. This is the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Dark 40. I think this is still a great drugstore option for a setting powder, finishing powder. But the problem is, it is too red. It is so red on my skin. And I kind of feel like I have like a red undertone, like at least a slight red undertone, especially in the summer. But this is so red that I can't use it the way I intend to. And so I use my Fenty Beauty one that's a little bit more of a neutral dark shade. And so I'm getting rid of this just because it's too red. Liquid highlighters, I'm not using these. They're messy. It's too much. I just don't even wear it like that. Like, ugh. So this is the Suvia Beauty Liquid Chrome Illuminating Drops. I did get this in a subscription box, and this is in the shade Trust Fund. I am not swatching this. This is very bright. It is a pretty shade. It also on my skin tone, it doesn't look that great in my opinion, but I'm getting rid of this. These ones are two concealers. Basically, I'm getting rid of these two concealers because I no longer use concealers to contour. This is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and this is the Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer. Oh my gosh. These two concealers, first of all, these two concealers are amazing formulas, both of them. I absolutely adore them. Their counterparts where I use them for highlights, I'm keeping those. Those still work. They're both very full coverage concealers, and I really enjoy the way they both blend. However, they are just not, this one is not even dark enough for me. This is actually closer to my skin tone. However, like the powder, when it dries down, it tends to dry down red, and so it doesn't really work for me as like a spot corrector. So that's why I couldn't use it. I did think about that, but it doesn't work for me. And that is in the shade Deep Dark 58. And then the Can't Stop Won't Stop, this dries down a lot darker than what's in the bottle, and so it really threw me off every time I would conceal. It'd be like the perfect shade, and then it would get darker, and I'd be like, I just looked like I had mud streaks on my face, and I don't like that look. I don't know who would, but I didn't. So this is in the shade Walnut, and I'm just getting rid of it because I really don't even use it to contour anymore. Highlighting. But this is the Huda Beauty 3D highlighter. I'm just not using it. Like, I just don't ever reach for this. I don't even think about it. This corner product is like a cream. I mean, it is like these look so pretty, especially this one. Very pretty they are, but I gotta let it go. I have so much in my collection. I really do. And I honestly enjoy like a combination of a blush highlighter. Those are the ones I typically use now, like where there's some shimmer in the blush, just to kind of get it all out the way and kind of get a seamless glow. And even though some of these shades in here are absolutely beautiful, I just feel like I can find like maybe a single, because honestly the only shade I want to keep it for is this one, but I'm not going to keep a whole palette just for one shade. I don't know, it's just like someone else may want to use this whole palette. So I am decluttering it, and it's going, and I'm sticking to it. But again, it's just one of those situations where I have some of these shades in bigger pans and bigger palettes. You will focus. And this is the Day to Night, and this is by The Balm, and I honestly like it. It's so cute. It's perfect for traveling, but you know, 2020 hit and no one is traveling, and if you are, please, I hope you're doing it safely. But I'm not traveling, I'm not going anywhere, so I don't really need a small little itty bitty thing. The last two things are lip products. One I emptied, one I'm decluttering. I emptied the ColourPop liquid lip. This is dried out. It is gone. This is in the shade Limbo. It was just a regular schmegular brown liquid lip. The next one is just because it is also a liquid lip. This is the Liquid Matte by Huda Beauty, and I just find that this shade is not complementary to my skin and the looks that I like to go for. I do prefer a darker shades. There's a theme going on here. I don't like too light pinky shades, so this was a little too light and a little too much on the pink side. So I'm decluttering it, and I basically have finished everything that I had for the month of November that emptied. And I hope you enjoyed looking and talking and staying with me with the products that I used and what my thoughts were. I'm gonna try to do this every month, and we'll see how it goes. The products that are being decluttered, some of them will have to be unfortunately discarded, just because something like a liquid lip and concealers, those are a little too close to my personal face and can't be sanitized, whereas like eyeshadows and stuff like that, those can be like wiped away. So the eyeshadows and stuff will be donated to a women's shelter, and I believe the loose powder also can't go. I was trying to read over their requirements. In the next video, I'll let you know what shelter I donate to, so you guys can also go through your makeup and figure out what you want to declutter if you're not using it, and maybe you can give it to someone who's in need of it or could brighten up their day. All right, so thank you for hanging out with me don't be surprised if you see another video with this exact same outfit because I'm filming 3 in a row. So anyways, I appreciate you guys sticking with me, hanging out with me. If you made it to the end of this video, you are a trooper, because I know sometimes I can be boring. But I do appreciate any love, any support you guys show. So I hope to see you in the next video. Peace out.